Joining us now is Archbishop Joseph Naumann from the Archdiocese of Kansas City. Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it. The man who was arrested and charged with attempted murder said that he targeted Justice Kavanaugh in part because of the Supreme Court draft leak opinion regarding abortion. Meantime, the Department of Homeland Security has warned that faith-based institutions may become targets once the Dobbs decision is officially announced. I'd like to get your thoughts on this.
Well, it's a true tragedy that, and I think part of it is the irresponsible language that the president and other leaders in the legislature and the Congress are using to try to whip up people into a frenzy over the fact that, I mean, that the irony of this all is that they're trying to protect the violence against the unborn, and they're encouraging people to take violent actions against judges and places of worship and crisis pregnancy centers. I think they really should, first of all, temper their language in the way that they're trying to, I think, really create an atmosphere where violence could very likely happen.
Yeah, I mean, things really are getting to a boiling point, it seems. What do you think can and should be done? I know you mentioned their talk, the things that they're saying, but what else do you think can be done to kind of bring down the temperature? And also, how do you think faith leaders can help?
Yeah, I mean, I think we always have to pray and pray, you know, that the Lord will lead us as faith leaders, but also lead our nation to a sense of responsibility of protecting both women and children. And so I think an important thing that we can do as faith leaders is try to increase our support for those that are in a difficult or crisis pregnancy. In my work in the pro-life efforts, and particularly with post-abortion ministry, my experience is that so many of women that I've talked to that regret their abortion, they didn't really feel like they had a choice. It's interesting that the other side promotes abortion as being pro-choice, but most of these women didn't feel like they had a choice. And so here in Kansas, one of the things that we're doing as an archdiocese is we've created a website, and we have public, we've taken out commercials on cable television and commercial television, inviting anyone that's in a difficult pregnancy to take advantage of the pregnancy resource centers and many other services that are available, and to help women know that there's a whole community that wants to wrap around them with support and to help them, not just through the pregnancy, but we want the mother and the child both to thrive.
And, you know, I want to talk a little bit more about that, Your Excellency. I mean, how important is that to be able to provide the resources in the community to help women who are facing, you know, an unplanned pregnancy and maybe in a crisis situation?
Yeah, I think this is exactly what we should be doing as a church. I think we have a responsibility to do this, but I think as a society we should be doing this as well, not encouraging women to destroy the life of their child, but helping them and supporting them if they feel they're in a difficult pregnancy, and helping them make choices and a decision that they can live with, and their child will also be able to live with. And our pregnancy resource centers, I think, are one of the beautiful things that the Lord has brought out of this tragedy of legalized abortion. And there are so many of them, and so many people that are willing to help provide, if it's medical needs, if it's financial needs, if it's job opportunities, education, and to walk with these mothers for years to help them and their child to thrive in this world. So that's the real solution to the crisis pregnancy. It's not offering them the opportunity to end the life of their own child.
Quickly, I'm wondering, Your Excellency, when the official opinion comes out from Dobbs, are you all planning to do anything differently to kind of ramp up services to help out these women who may be in a crisis situation, who are pregnant and need help?
Yeah, more than 2 years ago, the Bishops' Conference initiated this program called Walking with Moms in Need, which was an effort to make every parish and every diocese aware of the resources that are available. And, sadly, many people just don't know the resources that are already there. And so part of it is to communicate those resources better, but also we're looking for where there might be gaps in those resources. And then as a church, we're trying to fill those gaps. I know here in the Kansas City metropolitan area, one of the things that we felt we needed additional resources in was for residential housing for women and their children that are in a difficult pregnancy. So, I think we need to try to increase those resources, but there are many out there already that are prepared to help and can solve most of the issues that I think those in a difficult pregnancy are facing.
Well, we thank you so much for all that you do, Your Excellency, and we thank you for your time today. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless.